I'm live. People may or may not join throughout. But I've got the shite. I've got the shungite too. I don't know how long this stream will be. Because I'm tired already. It's already 1 a.m. where I am. I've got the stuff. I'm gonna do this first. I thought about standing while doing it, but now that I'm sitting, I don't want to stand. It comes in a box that looks like this. Wow. It's glitching out my thing anytime I pull something in front of my head. But it's better that it tracks my head because it looks very impressive. Let me make sure I'm live. I don't know how to unbox anything. But I've got this other stuff. I got the $40 amiibo. Very expensive. The most expensive one ever made. For the culture, of course. Oh my god. I've got a case. I almost didn't get a case at launch because I wanted to see reviews, and apparently they didn't have reviews. Because they didn't have the Switch. So they don't actually know how snug it fits in, theoretically. Then I realized I might want to move my Switch around already by tomorrow. Who knows if I want to take it somewhere. So I got the case. But I want to open this because I want to hold the console and the metal and shite. I don't want to damage the box either. The box is like a... It's also a memory. Good time. A good time waiting in line for 7 hours. Alright, I've got this flap. I think after I get the second flap, it automatically comes undone. I have no idea. Nintendo's got new box technology. It's actually rather different from the old one. What the? Very cool. I got the bundle, by the way, so it includes Mario Kart World included. Very powerful. It bugs out my camera. Okay, now that I got these flaps, something else can happen. Oh, I've got this part now. Oh, there's a little thing here that needs scissors. Hold on. This is how you unbox a Switch. Boom. And there we go. It's that easy. You're actually supposed to do that part first and only. Everything else is very easy. Look at how massive this screen is. This thing is huge. This is just the console and screen aspect. Right here. We can compare it to the regular Switch. It's actually my backpack. Because I was playing it in line. We will compare it to a normal Switch. Here is the old one, 2017 Switch 1. Very small. Here is the new one, Switch 2, 2025. I need to not cover my face or else it'll bug out. And we got a reflection as well. Look at that. I think the new one's less reflective, maybe. It will help when playing outdoors. I mean, perspective is making the comparison difficult. Let me take off the side pieces. So here we have, it's the same width, but look at the size difference. Look at that. I don't know how to move into a corner. There we go. It's a little off, whatever. It's large though. Whew. Oh my god, there's already a piece of fur on it. Look at that. Now it's more reflective. Check out this. This feat of cinematography right here. Alright. So we've got the screen. Wow, it looks so pretty. It's so clean. Alright. It's got an HDMI or a USB-C on the bottom and on the top now. Which you can kind of see there. I'm gonna flip my camera so I have an easier time doing things. Left and right is easier for me this way, but the text will be mirrored. Keep that in mind. Now we'll do the Joy-Con. Joy-Con are much larger as well. They need to stay the same height as the console itself. Very nice. Very, very premium feeling. I've got some shit on my finger. Switch has transferred some cardboard into my skin. Okay. Much larger than a Switch 1 Con. And darker as well. Feels a lot heavier too. It's not a lot weightier. And they can also be used as mouse, which you can't see. But they have special rails that help with the mouse functionality that we'll also unbox. I'm gonna put them into the console too. You just, wow, they just snap right in. Listen to that sound. Wow, it's so big with both of them in. It's so large. So they've got little buttons that snap them back out. What's up, Sir BT? You like the Switch? I just got a Switch too. I just waited in line for 5 hours. But I got it. Listen to that. Can you hear that through the mic? Let's see. Ow, I really just hurt myself. This thing's a dangerous console. I'm about to sue Nintendo. I just fucking pinched my finger. Same? Not 5 hours, more like 45 minutes. Damn. Now I feel scammed, but I love the magnet. It snaps in so easily. And I don't want to break my new toy that I bought, but they're very sturdy. One of the things people, you know, when you're waiting in line, people walk around and they ask. I just unboxed it. But I like the size. The screen is really clean, but it's probably because I haven't gotten all my dirt on it yet. It is a lot larger. I like that it's the same thickness. I like the texture on the Joy-Cons. It feels very nice. I like the weight of them. Yeah, that's my impression so far. I'm still feeling it out. But yeah, someone asked like, "Oh, don't you think the Joy-Cons will fly right off?" And I didn't respond because he was asking the line, not me specifically. But they really just snap in. It feels so convenient. For people at home who don't know, the old Switch, you would do this. And you would snap them in. Even, it's turned off now. I'm sure there's still a bezel. You can kind of see it if you look at it at an angle. But it looks so much nicer without the color difference. Like, the black versus gray off screen is much less appealing than when it's off, it looks like it's just this massive black screen. Now, if you do look in, you can see the bezel, but it's so reflective and nice looking. The Joy-Cons on my old Switch don't even stay in anymore. Yeah, I never had that problem, luckily. But I did have drifting, which is unclear if that'll remain a problem for this one. I love it. I love it right now. It looks so nice and new and everything. Okay. Let me turn it on. We're gonna turn it on and see what happens. It says Nintendo. Let's see what else happens. Nintendo Switch 2. So as we can see, it's both made by Nintendo and it's a Nintendo Switch 2, as the tutorials led us to believe. Is there music here? We've got some music. The screen itself, obviously, it used to be 720p, now it's 1080p. It looks very clean. It's also got its HDR stuff, so the colors are really vibrant. Right now I'm looking at a black and white screen. Right now you're just looking at a white screen because of the camera. But it feels like the brightness is quite a bit more impressive than the old one, at least. But it could just be the size being impressive. We could compare what they both look like when they're on. So you could get the actual screen active pixel comparison here. Lots more real estate. I'll do the setup stuff in capture mode. I think I gotta set up the dock, and there'll be some downtime while I set up the capture stuff. But I feel like I'll just be able to swap out my current dock with the new one, and it still uses HDMI and everything. There may be a new power AC requirement, but I'm not entirely sure yet. The dock is much larger as well. Well, it's probably... Let's see. So here's the old Nintendo Switch dock. I like that this one's round. Here's the new one, it's round. They're actually very comparable in size. The Switch 2 dock is just like slightly bigger. And then width-wise, they've like reversed, or I've reversed it. It's probably the same. They're very comparable. But the new one looks sleeker because it's round. And yeah, that's really the main difference. It's got some shapeliness to it. It's got two HDMI on one side. I know it has a LAN port now, which is awesome. I don't know how to remove this. Like the intended way. I could rip it off. I could rip it off with force. Okay, that's kind of what you do, is you rip it off with force. This is the inside of it. I don't have the best lighting, and everything is black, so... let's see here. The power, like the AC power, is now two separate things. They just give you this like power to USB-C and a USB-C cord, which is very convenient compared to before. You could have these things, but if you plugged it into your Switch, it wouldn't actually turn it on or make the dock function. But now I'm guessing it will just work with any sort of USB-C power source. It doesn't need a dedicated Nintendo thing, because this looks like a generic... I don't know, this could be vital. I'm not really sure. It looks too much like a generic wall outlet to USB-C port to be necessary for the Switch. I feel like if it is, then consumers might get confused, but I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't know about this, that they can be disconnected. It's convenient for packing, though. But yeah, I'll use the new thing. And then I'm sure there's a HDMI thing in here. No. Oh, they totally lied to me at the fucking Best Buy. I asked if they had a Joy-Con grip. And they used very clever marketing, and they said, no, it does not come with a charging Joy-Con grip. And so I bought this separately for like an extra amount of money. And then it did have it. It was so hard for me to find online if this was included or not. No one needs a charging grip. The Joy-Cons have like 1,000,000 hours of battery. And nobody plays with them outside of like multiplayer. My sister likes this thing, so I wanted to make sure I had one for the new Joy-Cons. But whatever, I'm just gonna have this, I guess. It's not a big deal. I should have just not gotten it and then went out to the store and bought it later on. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the Pro controller. I got the new Pro controller. So I have so many controllers now for when friends come over. I've never seen this. No one talks about this. Like, I seriously, I don't think I've ever seen this before, even though I follow the Nintendo news pretty closely. It was a very understated element of the package. To the point where I got scammed by Best Buy. Alright, there's more stuff in the box. I got the Mario Kart bundle. I heard someone talk about it as if it didn't come with the system. It does. Oh, this is my download code for Super Mario Kart. Damn, I was hoping it was already installed so I could play it. If I have to download it, I might just go to bed and then play it in the morning. But there's more Switch stuff I can do in the meantime, surely. Here's my HDMI. I figured we'd have to download it since it's gonna be linked to our accounts now. Yeah, I have not been paying attention to all the account stuff. I'm gonna have to figure out how to move all my games as well. A new HDMI cord from Nintendo, the modern HDMI Nintendo cord. I guess I'll swap mine out too, just in case this has special tech in it. The key game sharing thing. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm sure, hopefully I won't play. I want to play the Zelda patches. I'm more excited about the Zelda patches than the Mario Kart, I think. Because I really like the Zelda games. There was no Dread patch leaked, unfortunately. There were a lot of patches, though, I was seeing coming through. There's these rails that you could add to your Joy-Cons. So this one's red. I already lost one of my Joy-Cons. Oh, here it is. So it's both a strap. It's very easy to snap on. The old straps were very hard to put on, I remember. It was very easy to put them in the wrong way. And it took more time than this. But not only is it a strap, which is like, you know, I don't know if people have ever used the straps or have wanted a strap. Nintendo likes the straps because it gets them out of liability of people throwing stuff at their TV and dropping it. But this is also good because it has these little things on them, which makes mouse mode theoretically more viable. Now, they did announce some game has USB mouse support, so I don't even know how much mileage this will get. But it's kind of cool. It's a little flimsy. It's thin. You don't have, like, the bulk of a mouse to help, you know, the rest of your fingers guide your sort of cursor. But it's novel nonetheless. I'm very excited about using this either way. Yeah, so some Nubo, some Japanese guy. The name of the game is Some Japanese Guy's Ambition. And they confirmed USB support, mouse support for that game, which basically confirms USB mouse support for every game, right? Any game can include USB mouse support, which is very, very, very good. It's a huge boundary break, isn't it? Like, if they put Fortnite on Switch 2, which it probably is, you could just plug in your mouse and keyboard. Because the Switch 1 had keyboard support. And now they have both. So you could just use it as a console, or as a laptop, or whatever, portable computer. Straight up. Obviously, old PC games like Minecraft, Fortnite, Rivals, they're like less compromised. Civ, and then the Nintendo games that are never coming to PC, like Fire Emblem, Splatoon, they actually have the opportunity to be used in mouse and keyboard officially. They probably won't do USB support for first-party Nintendo games. You're gonna force this stuff on you for Metroid with a mouse. But we'll see. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll actually go all in. Okay. Oh, these are the slots. They have these little holes in them now. Oh, that's cool. You can see the camera picks up the lights that come out of the IR. You normally can't perceive them with your eyes. Alright. I'm taking these rails off. I keep trying to slide stuff off, but that's not how it works anymore. And then let me try the grip as well, since it's like here. I don't see myself getting a second pair of Joy-Cons either, so I don't know about the second grip. And if somebody came over and had a second pair of Joy-Cons, they should also own a second grip, but whatever. Feels nice. I feel like there's like a... Maybe it should have more area underneath to grab with. Feels a little small still. But whatever, I probably won't use it much. Which has it on screen? Thought it was just me. What with the grip? Oh, with the sliding? Yeah, I keep trying to slide stuff off. Let's see here. The inside of the dock is like very reflective. Yeah, I think they have some sort of material or coating to make it scratch the screen less, is what I've heard. I've never had my screen get scratched by the dock. But there was a lot of hysteria around it when the Switch 1 launched, I remember. Alright. It's not going to do anything because it's not plugged in, but I'm just going to put it in so I can start getting wires set up. It's kind of weird that it doesn't go all the way into the dock, but I think it looks cool anyways. It's so large. There you go, that's what it looks like. It doesn't snap in, it seems like. There's a bit of a magnetized thing. It doesn't give you the click that the Switch 1 does, but it definitely stays in place better. Alright, let me get my wires set up. And then Elgato should just work. There's gonna be a weird mic thing going on right now. My Best Buy was playing Nintendo music. My Best Buy was playing Nintendo music when I went in. When they finally let me in. There was Squeak Squad music, and then they were playing some Diamond and Pearl music. I thought it was kind of goofy. They probably just had the app connected to some speaker, like their new music app. If it does have Pokemon music on it, I have no idea how it works. I'm planning on renewing my Nintendo Switch membership this week because of Nintendo stuff actually coming out again. Where do I pull this from? Word, I'm knocking other cords around. Oh, this was always under my monitor. Uh-oh. The old AC adapter is gone. The new one's much shorter, but maybe that won't matter. And then let's use this new HDMI cord just for the sake of being consistent. Alright. Now I took this off. Let me add this back on to the back. Okay. Turn power on. Should work. Let's see. My camera's broken now. What just happened? Oh, the camera fell down. Okay. Let's go into Switch. What is this? Uh-oh, OBS is froze. OBS froze briefly. See, Elgato plugged in. Hold on. Yeah, it's more so Elgato being weird. I'm sure it's compatible. I might need to update it. All Elgato is just intercepting like 2 HDMI signals. It shouldn't really matter what it's coming from. HD 60S. I might need to update it. There's also the 4K thing. They have like a new app that's like buggier. It's giving me an audio buzz. You can't hear it, but so there's an error. Capture. Is mine too old? HD 60S. I don't know if it matters much, but apparently the charging grip has extra back buttons. Will they include? How does that even work? What do the back buttons connect to? Alright, I'll unbox this while I wait, but I'll do it in small mode because I'm lazy. Rip the possibility of returning it too. Oh, it comes with a USB-C cord. It's making its value. But what? How does it know? Okay. They feel pretty good, actually. This might be a superior build to the grip. Let's see. It's official Nintendo, though, so it's probably identical. It's not like a third-party thing. Yeah, it's like the exact same size. The dimensions feel exactly the same. Except it's clear for some reason and it charges it. And it's got a back button. So I guess this is better. It doesn't have colored sides, though, for some reason. It is gray on each side, which I prefer the colored sides because it just helps you out a little bit. Okay. Well, now I have 2 of these. You can customize them for each game. That's pretty good. Alright, it's telling me to close OBS, but I can't right now. I do not feel like making 2 streams out of not even any video games. We're seeing what's happening. Game Capture HD. Oh, we got something. Okay, I'm gonna unbox the controller as well, I think. Possibly. I'll do that right now. I'm really excited about this one. This one's gonna be my PC controller as well. Ideally, unless it totally stinks. I also plan on getting the GameCube controller that they made. I'm excited about that. That seems like it's gonna work seamlessly with PC finally because of the USB-C. Yeah, well the good news is the only urgency is the console itself. The accessories are always going to be easy to buy. You might even get a deal on them if you wait. And you pay attention to Wario 64. Okay. Here we go. I'm getting a lot of these. I actually bought a bunch of these before this week. USB-C cords. I'm swimming in them, which is always good. It's the future. They're very useful, but I've never owned so many. I probably have like 100. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. It's new, so obviously it's gonna feel better, but... Oh my god. Look at this. Sticks feel really great. I love how thin they are, too, in the middle. We could do a comparison, but I'd have to find my other one. I don't know where it's at. Oh, I packed them in case I felt like using them while I waited. I have 2. So if I have friends over now, we can all be pretty much uncompromised in a 4-player environment. Because we have 2 old Switch Pro controllers, and we have the new Joy-Con grip. The new Joy-Cons look like a straight upgrade to the old ones. So we're long from the days of a single half Joy-Con needing to be used in a 4-player environment. But here's a comparison. Obviously mine is super dirty because controllers just love dirt. But I did like the transparent design of the old one, but that's okay. Things change. They need to be changed to be new now again. I'm sure they'll bring it back for Switch 3. I was a little worried about the C button being... Yeah, they look the exact same size. It's basically the same fucking controller. But the sticks do feel different, and there's back paddles. And the buttons look a little bit bigger to me. Just slightly. It's hard to compare directly here. Because I'm always holding them a different distance from the camera. But the C button situation... I just worry about like a this situation where I like slip off and hit it. But it actually seems pretty hard to do that. Yeah, back paddles feel super good. I like them. We'll see if I use them a lot. And then the D-pad needs to be put to the test. Because a major problem with the original Switch D-pad is if you hit up, or if you hit the right side, but you hit the top of it, you can actually get an up input. And same with the bottom of it. Either side, if you manage to tilt the you can tilt the D-pad so that the whole surface biases down most, and you could get down and up inputs just from hitting the right side. Now you can train yourself to avoid this problem by always making sure that the most amount of pressure is leading the surface more right than it is down or up. But it's still not ideal. You would like it that if any part of this segment of the stick or the pad is being pressed, it would be that direction. But I don't know. I've heard people say it's fixed, but people are liars and don't know what they're talking about sometimes also. There's also a headphone jack, but I will never use it. Other people use it, but I won't. Alright, let's see. I think I've unboxed everything. I probably won't. I got this Luke amiibo because I like Street Fighter. It's a $40 amiibo though, so I don't recommend it for anybody. But it does have some pretty good detail on the hair, particularly. It's a great pose too. Capcom's already got one of the best amiibos in my opinion. It's a bit larger than the average amiibo as well. It's a weird pick to do Luke. They also have Kimberly and Jamie from Street Fighter 6. But they didn't do any of the classic World Warriors like Ryu or Akuma, Cammy, Chun-Li, Ken. So I don't know if they're coming later. I don't think these will sell well whatsoever. In my opinion, because of the insane price point. I guess we could get a comparison here. So I have this Terry amiibo, and you can see already that the size of the boxes are quite different. The Luke one is quite a bit bigger. But $40 for a single amiibo is crazy. That Terry amiibo retail, I think, probably anywhere between 16 and 20, maybe 23. Depends on maybe what year you were buying it in. 40 is a pretty massive jump. And I don't think Kimberly and Jamie are particularly popular already. Luke, he's on the box, and he was in 5, so he'll probably fare a bit better. But it seems odd that they wouldn't launch with, you know, the classics that people really like. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, I got this case as well. It's not so interesting. I'm not gonna unbox it. I'm done unboxing. I'm pretty sick of opening stuff. My room's a mess already. But you can imagine, this comes out of the box and then you unzip it. Here, I'll unzip it. And you put the Switch in it. Just imagine. It's not so interesting. It's got 10 card slots in it too. I wasn't gonna get a case day one because there's no good reviews. The sites have reviews, but nobody had a Switch 2 yet, so they didn't know anything about, well, does it do a good job of protecting the content inside? Does it fuck up the sticks or whatever? But I'm thinking about bringing it already to my friends' places, and I need a case. Like, this is such a quality technology that I don't want to fuck with carrying it around without a case, so I got a case. Apparently it says it's compatible with Switch 1 as well, so there you go. Let's go back to Switch. I'm loving Mousepad already. Damn, I haven't used it yet. I'm trying to get the capture to work. Yeah, set to Switch and I get nothing. Let's see. I'm gonna unplug it and put it back in. I can't seem to plug it back in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna plug. Oh. What did I just unplug? I just unplugged my computer monitor. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Because previously I was plugging my Switch into a 1080p monitor. But now I get to plug it into a 10 4K monitor. Into 10 4K monitors. I'm gonna grab this massive shitter. Figure out where the HDMI port is. Could do it just by feeling it. I'm gonna need to lift and turn. Does this have an HDMI port? That's on the other side. Alright, I did it. Okay. I'm having a lot of issues right now. Damn, this looks ugly. It's not capturing as well. Hold on. It's possible that my capture card just won't work with this new Switch, which we'll have to solve, obviously. Let me plug in my controller first. Did you say you were gonna get the Zelda upgrade pack? I'm not sure. Are they included in the NSO expansion pass? Because I'd rather just get that, because it seems like there's a lot of value in it, rather than buy them on their own. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check. Kato HD60S Switch 2. Hello? Yo, what's up?
Sorry, I was talking to Trash about.
It's good. I unboxed everything already, but now I'm having capture issues.
Yeah, I was like looking at it.
Cool.
Pretty cool. Play's pretty huge.
Yeah, it's much bigger than the normal Switch. I'm having some problems.
You're gonna run some Mario Kart?
Hopefully. I have to download it still, so I might not do it tonight. But I'm thinking about having some people over tomorrow, if you want to come.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's
Thursday?
Thursday. Today's Thursday.
Friday?
Tomorrow's
possibly.
Thursday. Today.
Could Kendall come? Maybe.
Yeah, sure, but I wanted to stream it probably. She's okay
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I invited Wase, so it could be us four if EO wants to come. It's like an open thing, anyone can come.
Can I bring some drinks?
I think I'm allowed to drink on Twitch. Or like in general, I'm allowed to show people drinking. I think, I'm not really sure.
I
You
want to
sure
drink and play
can?
Mario Kart. That
My
sounds
chat
fun.
says it's okay, so they would never lie or assume. I'll look it up and see. It would be fun to do like a drinking game, I guess, besides me. I probably won't drink either way. But
Right.
yeah, we could talk about it like at some point tomorrow when I'm not on stream. We could get further in the details. Right now
I'll
I'm
go
a
to
bit old.
3801 Negro Lane. Can't
308
talk about.
Negra Royal Lane. Yeah, just don't mention 308 Negra Royal Lane and you'll be
Okay.
fine. I'm a little overstimulated right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out this capture thing first and foremost.
Oh yeah, dude, that sounds stressful. Is it like a diagnosis where you have to just figure out what's going on?
Yeah, the Elgato doesn't like to work normally, and I'm not really sure if it's a Switch 2 thing or if I have to change some settings on the Switch 2 to make it more compatible.
Interesting.
The picture that's coming out on my monitor looks like shit, but no one can see it anyways.
Interesting. Should I bring your dad like a McDonald's Egg McMuffin or something?
That would be funny. I I don't know if he would accept it or not.
It would be from like the morning. It would be like from 8 o'clock in the morning. Just keep it fresh for him.
Hold on. Whenever I open this thing, it has like a buzzing sound. I'm not sure if it comes through on the Switch audio. I have the Switch audio muted.
Here, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Let me go plan to go to bed. You said what? Okay. Let me go to bed. I'll just crawl in bed with you later. You okay? Yeah.
Well, you know what? A problem could be that. Fuck. OBS is having some issues. Yeah, I'm deactivating it on OBS just so I could get some like. I might need to buy a new capture card, unfortunately.
But
Yo,
I was showing Omar what half sword was.
nice. Yeah, this is the consequence of doing an on the fly new console stream.
Yeah, right.
So you run into troubleshooting live. I'm gonna deactivate. How do I deactivate a display?
Mr. Sir BT isn't bored.
He got the Switch as well. He's having a good time.
Oh, nice.
Profile. Okay, I'm gonna go through some of this intro shit to see if I can get more. Wait, should I pick New Zealand for my region?
They're called cool points.
Yeah, it's just cool. Just cop the expansion pass. I didn't know it came with upgrade packs. I'm not 100% sure, but if you found the information, then I don't want to. Hopefully, I didn't mislead you. Do you know if because my code is American, will I be able to?
T followed.
Thank you for the follow, Sir BT. Will I be able to redeem this if I pick a New Zealand console? Because if I pick New Zealand console, I feel like I'm gonna get games early. I'm having a whole go about it in my head. I wish I had Reggie Fils-Aimé in my fucking room right now to ask how I could scam Nintendo further. I'm pretty sure I was able to make an alt on my old Switch on an Australian account, not so difficultly. I think different games have different region lock mechanisms, because I remember buying a game on a sketchy website. I forget what game it was. I think it was Mario Wonder. I think I bought it for the Australian version that was out or something. Alright, I'm gonna just do Americas. I'm sure there will be some easy way down the line. I gotta set up my internet anyways, so it's gonna be a whole thing. Or wait, I should be able to set it up wired. Since we have a LAN port now. Little bummed that the Switch only uses Express SD. Yeah, I didn't pick one up because Nintendo's games are so small already. Thanks for joining the Discord, by the way. I'm gonna stream more this month.
Wait, what? You talking to me?
No. Why would I thank you for that? Sir BT joined the Frenic Discord just now.
I was so confused.
I'm gonna do more stuff this summer on my stream. There's a Street Fighter art contest that I'm planning on competing in. I made some sketches in my free time that I gotta pick which ones I'm gonna invest in. There's like an art contest where if you win you could get in. And then I do speedruns and stuff. I'm excited to do speedruns on a bunch of the Switch games that are getting load time, load time buffs, load time reduction. Surgery. Do draw. Yeah, but I'm not so impressive. I entered One Piece into the competition last time and it didn't win. But I did it like the night before. I did like a 12-hour stream trying to meet deadline. So I might
I love how your shirt is tucked in.
Yeah, I like to tuck in my shirt. I like to look professional. Especially for such an important day, you know.
So professional.
I can't find I don't remember where I put you.
The shirt tucked in with no belt is kind of crazy though.
Well, I was wearing a belt earlier, but when I got home, I took it off because why would I keep it on? You know, I'm at home now.
Well, it's thought you try to look professional.
Yeah, well, sometimes you, some, you know.
Yeah, sometimes yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take it off. Yeah.
I'm distracted, bro. I'm stimulated. Oh, I found an Ethernet cord. This will not be long enough. This will not be long.
It's like, oh shoot, dude, do you draw? He doesn't even know who you are, dude.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a new viewer.
Yeah, Frank's a really good drawer.
You can talk to the chat. You're allowed.
Hey, chat.
I would appreciate it if you did.
Frank was
when I'm busy.
back in high school. Frank was the best drawer in in the whole school.
None of these are long enough. What happened to my long ones?
I remember my brother was like upset because he was trying to win it so badly, but then like you won the art thing, and he was like mad that you were going around like asking people to vote for you.
Yeah, that's how you win. Unfortunately, I think that's how you win. Is you tell people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like if you're mad about it, go do the same thing he's doing. Then I'm like, there's nothing wrong with doing that too. It's like, I think you deserve the win too. So I was like, your sister is really good too.
Yeah. Let's hope that
Did your parents get? Did your parents get you guys into that like art?
I don't know.
Did you like learn off of her or something? Like, did you like see your older sister do it, and you're like, oh, I kind of want to do it too?
I thought all kids drew, so I was drawing because I thought that's what kids do. I watched Dragon Z, and I was like, I'm gonna draw that. I learned
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, this seems just a little bit longer, but I don't think it'll make it still.
Is Sir B gonna come to the Mario Kart party tomorrow?
I don't think so. Let's see if we can do a local online hybrid lobby though. That might be possible. We'd have to, explore the game a little bit.
What if one of them has a gun?
Well, if it's online, it doesn't matter, does it?
Well,
Like we could do like 4-player on our client, and then people can join in via like an online lobby. But that seems a little too complicated for Nintendo.
Sir B said drop the Addy and we could he'll come over.
Alright, just DM him the Addy.
I already said on stream.
Oh yeah, it's 308 Negro Arroyo Lane. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, you have to be. Are you in New Mexico? Sir B. Yeah, what state are you from? I actually need that information.
What county and zip code would you happen to reside around?
Yeah, we'll ask for the zip code next. Oh, he's Jersey. Or is it? It might be a woman, but I think sir means male.
Yeah, very astute.
If I can travel for free from work, I can make it. No way. He actually wants to come. Let's go.
It may or may not even be happening. I've asked 2 people and we haven't even made times yet.
When did you come up with this? Like today?
Yeah, I was talking to Wase and I was telling him to meet me at Best Buy.
I was gonna say like this should be like kind of planned, you know, not like the day after.
Dude, it's just a video game party. It's better spontaneous.
Well, I know people got work and plans and this and that,
Well,
funerals to
it's
attend
not.
to,
It's not.
Walmart jobs to attend
It's
to.
only a party because it's the day that the Switch came out. We could just keep. We can make it a thing that come over and play Mario Kart for a while, maybe. Oh, this is the old dock. Uh-oh, my cam's off.
You should be like, hey, this Switch just came out. Let's play it at my house this weekend.
Remember, Ben, I didn't know I would get it today. I thought I was gonna get it next week.
You thought wrong. Why'd you think that?
Because I had a Target pre-order, but because my bank account thing was all fucked, I figured that it was gonna get canceled anyways because it wasn't charged yet, and it's gonna charge to a fake debit card. So I just decided to go out and get it day one. I was like, well, I don't have anything better to do. I'll just wait at Best Buy.
Or did you just like? But you had to order that the bundle online.
No, I went to Best Buy and just ordered it there.
Oh, they're like, oh, I have cash.
No,
I'm trying to buy it. Oh, so you don't have to like pre-order anything. You just show up in the line.
All the pre-orders have been sold out for like 2 months now.
Oh.
I had a pre-order that I like refreshed for, but that pre-order was bungus. And then I pre-ordered so I didn't have to wait in line, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll wait in line because I wanted day one. And I showed up 5 hours early. If I didn't show up that early, I would have gone.
I think Sir B left.
That's all good. He said a bunch of stuff though. He said, dude, I think you convinced me to get the Pro Controller tomorrow.
Oh no, he's back.
The Pro Controller's sweet. I'm glad I got it. Dude, it's a console launch. It's a holiday. You should spend all your money. Give it to Nintendo. They need it. They're just a small indie company.
Dude, what?
They just need all the help they can get, bro.
I can't believe they make like indie games and charge each like indie game for $670. Like what? It's not even like a real game, it's an indie game.
This Mario Kart game is huge.
Like all the fucking like games come out Switch I could just play on my phone if they like was compatible or whatever.
I'm trying to help Nintendo stay afloat. Very good point, Sir B. Nintendo needs us. They need our help more than ever. They're under attack. They need the money for their Pal World lawsuit. Alright. I finally found an
Oh, you what?
I found an Ethernet cord that worked.
What's your Ethernet cable didn't work?
I couldn't find one that was long enough. I finally found one that was long enough.
So you were like wireless this whole time?
For my Switch 2, I found an Ethernet cord that would.
Wait, the Switch 2 takes it as an Ethernet port?
Yeah, it comes with the LAN port built in.
Bruh.
What? It has Wi-Fi too, but I would rather be wired.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
I didn't know it came with the Ethernet whatever port.
Yeah, they started doing that with the OLED.
Mm.
That was another thing. Someone came up and they were like,
money.
"There's a Switch 2? Is it OLED?" That was the only thing he asked, and then people said, "Yeah," even though it's not.
Yeah, dude, that's unfortunate. The OLED just came out like last year too, didn't it?
It came out in 2021, which was 4 years ago. They promoted like Metroid Dread for it, which is interesting. Like all the trailers.
Bro, I'm so old.
Yeah, you are like an old person. It's kind of weird.
Damn.
What is our time zone considered? I don't know any of these words.
What do you mean?
UTC +3? What is our fucking time zone called?
It's EST. Yeah, New York.
I know it's EST, but it's like all these different words. It doesn't say EST. It says UTC plus.
Yeah, New York.
And all these like Jerusalem and Nuke and St. John's. It's not an alphabet. Okay, I found it. New York, Montreal, Toronto.
Oh, I forgot to clock out. Fuck.
With Nintendo Switch 2, you could play games. You didn't clock out?
Fuck.
You better still be working. Better be getting some work done.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm downloading the system update now. Oh,
BRB,
okay.
Frank.
I've got much better clarity on my resolution personally. Gotta sign into my Nintendo account. There's nothing happening right now. I wish, even though there's some stuff I would have to censor, I wish this was happening on stream. But it's not connecting, and I want to get to the actual like settings of the console to see if I could do anything. I have to do all this setup stuff. Sign in with a QR code. Hopefully I remember my password. I love this controller. Move them close together. I think I have to update my old Switch first. Home menu. System transfer to Switch 2. Okay, my Switch is updating. Switch 1 is updating. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep fucking with Elgato. Yo! I hear. It's capturing on 4K capture utility. Okay, this is progress. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop being live for a moment because it did say I needed to reboot OBS. It's capturing now, finally, on Elgato's end though, so
Hello?
a BRB.